let's take a quick introductory look at lists in Python. A list is a collection of items in a certain order. In Python, lists are indicated by a square bracket and items are separated by columns. So let's start off by um, creating a simple list here. We'll do cars. So we'll declare a variable. We'll use the square bracket and let's list out some strings. So we'll do Honda, maybe Toyota here. Let's add BMW, maybe one more. Let's do the Subaru. Okay. So now here we have a list of cars. Let's change that name. Hit save. All right. So one way of accessing lists in Python is by index. So let's go ahead and access the first element, which is the Honda, and we're going to go ahead and print that out. So print, and we're going to take cars, and we're going to index at 0 because list indexing starts at 0. Okay, and let's go ahead and save and print that. Or I'm sorry, let's run that. Alright, so here you can see Honda has printed out, and so we've accessed it with index 0. So it is important to know that they don't start at 1, they start at 0. Another really cool thing here is in Python, you can actually use the -1 to access the last item, which in our list is the Subaru. So let's go ahead and take a look at how that works. So cars, -1. Let's save, run that. So here now we see that Subaru has printed by using the -1. Okay, that's really cool that Python does that. Other programming languages such as Java, they don't do that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do an example of using the value in a list. So we'll print out a statement and we'll modify it a little bit and then just print it out. So let's go ahead and do our print. Let's say I drive a, and then we're going to concatenate here. We're going to access cars. Let's say we drive a Toyota, and we're going to use the title function here that will capitalize the first letter in Toyota. Okay, let's hit save. Let's clear this and then run. All right, here we go. I drive a Toyota, and you can see now the T has been capitalized because we've used the title function on the element Toyota here. Okay. Now let's move on to the next example. So next we'll change, add, and remove elements from the list. So modifying an element in a list by accessing a specific index. So let's say that we want to change our BMW to maybe a Nissan. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to take cars. We're going to access the 0, 1, 2. So 2 index. And we're going to change that to, what did I say? We were going to change that to a Nissan. Okay, and then let's go ahead and print out our cars list. All right, let's save that and run. All right, now here you can see on the list that we have changed the BMW to a Nissan. So we've replaced it by accessing the index at that location. That's one way to do that. Now we're going to use the amend function to add to the end of the list. So let's go ahead and add the BMW back, but we'll add it to the end of the list. So cars.amend, let's add BMW, and then let's go ahead and print again our cars. Let's save, run. Okay. So now here we can see that we've added an additional element, BMW, to the end of the list with amend method. Okay, let's insert an element into the list with the index, with the insert method. And those take two parameters. We're going to pass in an index of where we want to add it and the element that we want to add to our list. So let's say we have cars. Let's say we want to add in the beginning of the list. Let's go ahead and add Audi, and then let's print out our results for cars. Okay, let's save that, run it. All right, and okay, so now you can see here that the list has been shuffled to accommodate our input for Audi in our list. Everything has shifted to the right because we wanted to enter Audi into the 0 index, which is the first element. Okay, now let's say we want to remove Toyota from the list, and we can do that using the del statement, which is basically delete. So we can do delete, we can do cars, and we said Toyota is the second element there. Okay, let's go ahead and print out cars. Okay, now you see here our list has been updated, and we've deleted or removed the Toyota from there. Okay. Now what we're going to do here next is we're going to also remove an element, but we're going to remove the last element with the unparameterized pop method. We'll also catch the value that's being returned and print that as well. So since it's the last element, it looks like we'll be popping the BMW out. So let's do that. So let's do car. That's going to catch our cars dot pop, and we're going to go ahead and print out car, and then we're going to print out our list cars. Let's save and run that. Okay, so see, we can see that car now has the value BMW, and it has been popped out of the list cars. Okay, next we'll pop a specific element from a specific position in the list with a parameterized pop method, and we'll go ahead and pop out Audi, which is the first element. Let's go ahead and do that again. We don't really need to catch it. Let's just go ahead and pop Audi out. We'll just go ahead and print out the updated cars list. So we'll do that, save that. Alright, so here you can see that we've popped the front of the array at the index 0, which is Audi. We didn't print out the variable because we didn't assign it to any variable, but we just printed out the updated list. Okay, now we want to remove an item by value. So let's say we want to get rid of the Subaru in our list. we can use the remove method. So if we have cars dot remove, and let's go ahead and say we want to remove Subaru, and then we want to go ahead and print out cars. Okay, this now shows that we have the Nissan. All right. Now, one thing here to note is that we can specify this remove method will remove the first element that it encounters with the past value. So it only removes the first encountered one. That's one thing to keep in mind. Now, let's go ahead and add back into our list before we start sorting. So let's take cars and let's go ahead and amend some values here. So let's add BMW into that. Let's add Audi back. Let's add Nissan. Oh, actually, Nissan's already in there. Let's add Toyota. And let's add Honda. Okay, let's go ahead and print what that currently looks like. Let's give our pet some attention. There's a little ball. All right, now we can see here in our array we've added some more makes. So now we can showcase the sort method, which will alphabetize our array, our list. So sort, and then we'll print out cars again. You can see here it's been alphabetized for us. All right, by using the sort function, line 63. Okay, now let's go ahead and reverse our list and our next here. So we can do that by using the sort, but we're gonna pass in a parameter. So we have cars, sort, and then we're gonna say reverse is equal to true, and then we're gonna print out cars. All right, so we see it reversed now. Now, the next method is the sorted method. This temporarily sorts. That's another thing. Sort will permanently change the list. Sorted, that it does not do that. Sorted only temporarily changes that. So we're gonna do two prints. We're gonna print the sorted array, and then we're gonna show the original. So let's go ahead and print, and we're gonna do cars sorted, and then we're gonna print again to show that cars has not been modified. All right, so first we're going to sort it by alphabetical order, because currently, as you can see, it's been reversed, but we're going to temporarily sort it back alphabetical order, but then we're going to show again that it hasn't been permanently changed. So let's save that. Let's go ahead and print. Oops, got some kind of error here. Oh, I think I may have not called that. Give me 1 second here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to pass it in like that, but it's actually sorted as its own function. So sorted and cars. Okay, let's go ahead and try it again. All right, so you can see here that the array or list was sorted, but then when we print it again, we can see that it hasn't been modified. Okay, now let's go ahead and you can see that this is in this way. Let's go ahead and reverse the order again using the reverse method. So we're gonna do cars dot reverse, and we're gonna print cars. Okay, so we see that it has been reversed here. All right, and next, the last example, we're going to find the length of a list with the length or len method. So let's print that out. You can use len and cars, right? So that should give us the length of the list, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's save that. Run. You can see that it contains the 5 elements. Okay, so just a quick run through of list in Python. Thank you.